Kalema Frapo, welcome to the Forest Navy course, listening part 1.1. This video will go over some vocab, in this video specifically some vocab that's useful for the beginning, so useful words and small phrases. I don't have long phrases in here, just 1 or 2 word phrases, nothing too complex for the beginning. One very important warning: as I said in the last video, you should first learn about pronunciation, not only because I don't teach it here, but also because my pronunciation is not perfect. As everyone, I'm not a native speaker, and I actually have a German accent in my Navi. Specifically, I cannot trill my R's the way they're supposed to be, so they're supposed to be in the front of the mouth, like in Spanish or in Italian, but I use the German R, which is in the back end of the mouth. So you will hear wrong R's from me. Also, my vowel qualities are not always perfect. I'm working on it. But the important thing is that you should first learn about pronunciation. You should know how it's supposed to sound before you listen to other people speaking Navi, like for example to me. So yeah, just be aware that the pronunciation in this video will not be 100% perfect. I'm doing my best, but I'm not a native Navi speaker, unfortunately. Let's just immediately start. How it will work is, I will read a word, I will read it 4 times. While I'm reading it, the best way to do this is try to look it up in the dictionary, so try to find out yourself which word I am saying. Because that way you can practice your ear, you can practice searching words that other people say, which is super useful in conversations. After saying the word 4 times, I will reveal what I said, and I will read it again so you can compare how it's written versus how I say it. And then we will go on to the next word. The first word is kalt-e. 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 By the way, you can of course always stop the video if you're still searching the dictionary. You can also go back in the video to listen to me again, saying it 4 times. That's all fine. There's a video, so you can use it on your own time. You don't need to just go with the flow of how fast or slow I do things. But here is what I said. Kalt-e. And it means hello. You probably heard me already say it a few times at the beginning of videos. We don't want to just say hello, sometimes we also want to specifically greet people. So listen to me. Kalt-e maetukan. Kalt-e maetukan. Kalt-e maetukan. Kalt-e maetukan. You probably already heard the kalt-e, and you also very likely understood the etukan. That is just the name of Neytiri's father. But what is the ma in there? The ma is very important. You can think of it like a spoken at sign. Neytiri says ma etukan to symbolize, hey, I'm talking to you, etukan. You have to do this in Navi, so you always have to mark, if you're speaking to someone, you have to mark that person with ma. I could also say kalt-e ma frapo. Hello at everyone, so hello everyone. Or kalt-e ma karju. Hello at teacher, hello teacher. So this ma is a very important word because you need it to address people. Sometimes we also want to be a bit more colloquial, so we want to use a short version of hello, and that in Navi is e. 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 Here is what I said. E. This is a short version of kalt-e, so kalt-e gets shortened to e, and it means hi. Another way to greet someone is trrr leef boom. Trrr leef boom. Trrr leef boom. Trrr leef boom. Here is what I said. Trrr leef boom. And you can translate it as good day. However, note, it is translated as good day if we just translate it to normal English, but literally what we're saying is happy day. Drr means day, and levbom means happy or peaceful. In Na'vi, we don't wish each other literally a good day. The word for good also exists, but we don't use it here because we don't want to say a qualitatively good day. We want to wish people a happy or a peaceful day. So this is what the Na'vi are doing here. It's not always day. Sometimes you are just walking around at night at Pandora and meet some friendly or not so friendly Na'vi, and then of course you want to wish them a good night, and then you can say On levbom. On levbom. On levbom. On levbom. And here's again what I said. On levbom. You see, the levbom is the same that we had before, so again we are wishing someone a happy or a peaceful night, and then on being the night. Now we have greeted people. Now we want to say some other basic things. Also, I know that not all pictures are always perfectly fitting, but it's hard to find pictures for such phrases. The next word that I want you to look up in the dictionary is srane. 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 Here is what I said. Srane. And it means yes. There's also the short version, sran. Those two mean exactly the same. It's just a shorter version, a shorter way to say the same thing. Now that we had yes, you can probably already guess what the next word will be. I will read it a few times. Kehe. 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 This is what I said. Kehe. And it means no. In this case there is no shorter version, so kehe is the way to say no. Another very important word for the beginning is rut'e. 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 This is what I said. Rut'e. And it means please. Next, another word would be irayo. 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 This is what I said. Irayo. And it means thanks. Now, of course, we also want to answer something in case someone says irayo to us. Then we want to say something back. And there are a bunch of different ways you can do this. I have two for you. The first one being ne prte. Ne prte. Ne prte. Ne prte. This is what I said. Ne prte. And it means gladly or with pleasure. And a second way to answer to irayo, thanks, could be gea tekin. Gea tekin. Gea tekin. Gea tekin. This is what I said. Gea tekin. You're welcome. This literally means no need. So gea, no, tekin, need. So it means something like no need to thank me. You don't need to thank me. Now we learned how to say irayo, thank you. But one situation where Na'vi actually does not use irayo is when you're receiving a compliment. So in English, if you get a compliment, then you can answer with thanks. In Na'vi, you cannot do this. There are a bunch of different things you can say instead, but I only have one for you here. You can say Stunwi. 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 This is what I said. Stunwi. It is an adjective and means kind. And you can use it also to say, hey, it's kind of you to say this. So if you get a compliment, just remember, you don't say irayo there, you say stunwi, kind. There are also a bunch of other things you can say, but you'll probably learn about them later. For now, one is probably enough. Then sometimes we mess up. For example, we almost get our brother killed, and then we want to say that we are sorry. And again, there are multiple ways to say this. I have two for you. The first one would be hitoa. 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 Here's what I said. Hitoa. And it means story. There's also a stronger version, so this is, you will hear the word sound similar. It has also similar etymology, but is much, much stronger. Ngaitoa. 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 Here's what I said. Ngaitoa. And again, it means sorry, but it is much, much stronger than hitoa. We are almost done. Now for the end, we want to learn some words and phrases to say goodbye to people. The first one that you probably already know because I always use it in my videos. It's my favorite one. I should really vary more with which I use. But the first one is hayalovai. 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 This is what I said. Hayalovai. Until next time. And this is actually literally what it means. So, alo is the time. Hayalo is the next time. Vai is until. So, hayalovai, until next time. Another way you can say goodbye is Kejewame. 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 This is what I said. Kejewame. And means goodbye. See you again soon. The last phrase of this video is Ewa ngahu. Ewa ngahu. Ewa ngahu. Ewa ngahu. And this is what I said. Ewa ngahu. You very likely already recognize the first word, Ewa. And this means may Ewa be with you. It is actually short for Ewa livu ngahu, which literally means may Ewa be with you. But it can be shortened down to Ewa ngahu. This was it already for today. A very short video compared to the others. Lu se baum ngaru srak? Nije baum. Do you have questions? Just ask. As always, you can ask in the comments. You can reach me on Discord or via email. And if you want to learn more, then the next video in the series is about small talk. So there you will learn not only small words, but actually entire sentences and phrases to introduce yourself to each other and also for some other small talk. Or you can also, of course, find the full NatWi course here in this playlist with all the grammar videos and all the listening videos. Hayalovai, ma frapo.